Hello everyone. Today we're gonna present about our last project in CCIT FTUI, namely PG Manager. And before we start our presentation, let me introduce our member in this group. My name is Natasha Syeikinah Marsauli and my partner,
My name is Euklides Marima,
and we are Group 4 from Class 4 Asia 5.
Now I would like to explain our problem summary. Many people have obstacles in managing their finance. Simply, but in managing daily finance, starting from daily expenses and income, many people are not aware of and record every money they spend and receive, so that they have difficulty managing finance to do budgeting. With the problem, financial recordings is very important. With this, we can track the cash flow of personal finance in detail. For example, where our income or our money are used for everything. This can help our finance become more organized. To help solve the problem, we want to build an application called Piggy Manager. Piggy Manager is a finance control application where this application will calculate our income and expenses. This application will create categories wherever our money goes, for example, for food, transportation, entertainment like cinema, and etc. Users will enter expenses and income every day so that the personal finance cash flow can be ordered and can help us to determine our monthly budget. This application will remind us not to wasteful by telling us if our expenses have exceeded the daily or our monthly budget.
Tools that we use to build this website. There is App Engine, Google Code Platform, Java Server Page, and Firebase. and Java Server Page is a Java standard technology that enables you to write dynamic data-driven page for your Java web application. And the second is Google App Engine. App Engine is a fully managed serverless platform for developing and hosting web application at scale. You can choose from several popular languages, library, and framework to develop your apps. And for store the data, we use Firebase. Firebase is Google's mobile application development platform that help you build, improve, and grow your app.
And next, I'm gonna explain about the tools that we use to build the mobile app for this Piggy Manager. First is we use Android Studio. Android Studio is we use Android Studio because Android Studio is the official integrated development environment or IDE for Android application development. It's based on the IntelliJ IDEA, a Java integrated development environment for software and incorporates its code editing and developer tools. And with Android Studio, the language that we use for this project is Kotlin. Why we use Kotlin for our project? Because we think Kotlin is more easier as the code more than Java, and because Kotlin is more simple, I think, because there are several codes that you didn't need to use in Kotlin, but you have to do in Java. And next, we use Kotlin because it's more faster. And then the last, we use Firebase too. As it is explained before, Firebase is a Google mobile development application, and there are several features that Firebase serves. There are authentication, real-time database, cloud Firestore, cloud storage, cloud functions, Firebase hosting, and the last is ML-Kit and the others. But in this project, we use two things, especially in mobile. We use authentication, is Google Sign-On, and the next is real-time database, and that we use in web application and mobile application.
All right, now I would like to show you the demo project of our Piggy Manager website. First, we would like log in. After sign in, this will be appear your profile, your info, and click continue with Google login. This is the dashboard of our PG manager, and we can go to the budget. We would like to insert or set our budget here. Choose your category like transportation, 50,000, and you can like for flash card and click add. That will be appear the pop-up and click OK, and the page will be reload, and we can see the data on manage budget. Here is the flashcard, and we could update, like we would like to change here for busway, and click update and OK. And here would have been changed for busway, and let's try the insert income. Here we would like to enter our date, choose your income, like salary, like amount. Here for July, and click add. Okay, and the page will be reloaded again. Okay, we can see the data on managed income. Here's the data, and here for the income we can update the data, like here for August we can update. Okay, and the description have been changed, and if you would like to delete it, like we can delete the data of income and click OK. Okay, the data has been disappeared. For the expense, you can choose all your date, and for food amount, like description, like top right, like that. Click add. Okay, let's see the data in the manage expense. And here's the top right. We can edit for food description. Update. And if we would like to delete this, we can click delete, and the data will be disappeared. If you want to add new, you can click add new, and here we would like to enter the add expense. Okay, that's all the demo project of our website.
And next, I'm gonna show you our Firebase real-time database for the data that Euklides entered before. As you can see, here is our database. The table is 3, budget, income, and expense. Why is expense is gone? Because before it is delete the data in expense that only one data. As you can see here, for example, income, there is a data, amount, category, date, and description. And after that, in authentication, because we use login in with Firebase Google, there are we can see the user that login with our application from from the website or the mobile. Here is the email and sign in. The time is created, sign in. Sorry, user UID, and the last we can see here the data. Next, I'm gonna explain to you the demo project of our mobile application of Piggy Manager. And here is our application mobile Piggy Manager. We click in Piggy Manager to open our application. And here is the splash screen. Then we go to login page. Because we use Google Sign In with Firebase, we click Sign In, and then it will show our account, and we choose one of that we want to use for our application. And then next, it will bring us to the home page. In the home page, we can see there are the income and the expense and set your budget. And here is the floating button plus to add the data. In first page in home, as you can see, for example, we create the data. There are income and expense. For example, we choose income and we enter the amount. For example, 50,000, and then the description maybe for the salary in July, and we choose the category. There are salary, interest money, gift, selling, award, and other. We choose one of that, and then after that we click add, and it will be show the toast success to add income. It also, you can see in here, the total in income is changed into 50,000. Next, if we want to choose expense to create our data in expense, for example, 2,000, description, for example, for it, and then we click add button, and success to add expense. Sorry, I forget to explain the category that we have in expense. There are 10 category. First is food and beverage, bills and utilities, transportation, shopping, entertainment, health and fitness, gift and donation, family, education, and other. Next, as you can see in the home page, the expense value is changed into 2,000 rupiah. Next, if we want to see the detail, see the list of the income, for example, I will add the another data, 2,000, and for example, is gifts, and add. The value in income will change into 52,000 rupiah, and we want to see the list. And here is the list of our income that we created before. Here is the description. First is salary in July, gift, and the categories, salary, gift, and the amount of the value money that we input before, it will show here too. And then the last is the date that we input the data. And in mobile, we get the data from the no current date, so the user not choose the time or the date. And if we want to update the data, we can choose one of the data that we want to edit or delete. And for example, I want to change the description and the amount of money that we want to, for example, we choose update, and the toast will be success to update income. And as you can see, the description changed and the value of amount the money that we put is changed too. And if we want to delete the data, for example, I will click the gift and we choose delete and success to delete expense. And as you can see, the list is only one. Next, the income total in home is changed too. And next, we also if expense is same, we choose the data and then we change the amount, for example, and then update. The data will be changed, and if we want to delete, It's also, we just select income. Data is disappear. And insert your budget, we can create the amount. It's same with the income and the other, we can choose the data. And if we want to see the budget list, we only click here. We can see your budget list. And if we want to edit, for example, description, yeah, update. We don't add the delete option in the budget because we think the budget is how many money that we will be spent for that thing. So we don't need to delete the data. And next, as you can see in the report, there are your money report by category. As you can see here is income, and then there is income and expense, and the total of our budget, total of income and expense is ordered by the category, the total of category. For example, in salary, we have the money with the amount, and then interest money, gift, and anything. And the last one is the settings. We can sign out, and it will be go to the flash home screen again. That's all from me about the demo project in mobile application. And next, I'm gonna explain to you our black box testing of the application. I'm gonna explain to you our black box testing. Why we use black box testing in our project? We need testing because with testing we can found the bugs or the errors of our application. So we will fix it already, and it make the user more easier to use our application. There are several scenario testing that we use here. For example, first is user login. The test data is data valid, and the expected result is login success and user redirect to home, and the actual result is login success and user redirect to home. So the output result is pass. The second is insert budget. The test data kind of this testing is data invalid. The expected result is insert success and page insert reload. The actual result is insert success and page insert reload. So the output result is pass. Next is insert budget 2, but the test data is data invalid. The expected result is insert failed and user stay in budget form. The actual result is insert failed and user stay in budget form. It case happened when we insert the budget but don't input the description or the amount value. The fourth is insert income, data invalid, insert success and page insert reload, and the actual result is same with the expected. So the output result is pass. And the fifth is insert income, but the test data is data invalid. The insert data failed and user stay in income form, and the actual result is same with the expected. So the output result is pass. And the other like insert expense tool, but the different type of data. And next is delete income. As you can see, there are update and delete, budget, income, and expense, but there are several kind. Type is data invalid and invalid. As you can see, all the testing that we do is same with the expected, and the output result is pass. And the last is user input income or expense and click the report screen. As you can see before, when we input the income and the expense, and we see the report page, there are several category, and the total by the category. For example, salary, the total amount is 100 and the other. And the data and the same with expected, the actual result. And then the output result is pass. And the last is logout. Logout, the test data is data valid. And the expected is user redirect to login. And the actual result is same with expected, and the output is pass. That's all from us about the black box testing. That's all from us about our presentation. Our project, Piggy Manager, we say sorry for our mistakes and thank you for your attention. Goodbye.
Bye.